Alright, hello everybody. We are the personalities, and today I'm going to be doing yet another live stream. I'm sorry guys, I'm just really bored with myself. And I'm not really very good at oh no. No. Don't want you guys seeing that. Sorry. No, it's not that it's bad or anything. No, it's not bad, I swear. It's that just don't question it, okay? Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we're back with yet another live stream. I texted my friend if she wanted to join, but yet she doesn't text me back. She hasn't texted me back yet. But hey, can't make her text back. So no. Started that. Don't know where I'm going with that yet. Anyway, so yeah. I thought maybe I could kind of just be doing a little bit of maybe like Q&A if anybody's watching. Let me check. Wait. 0 viewers? Come on. I work hard for this. Oh, links. Yeah, I don't know what that means. So, yeah, if anybody does decide to join, I want to like keep this down here somewhere. What is this? Hello? Check. Jack. Okay, I guess that's good. Yes, Pyro Lockenhart just adjusted your audio level. Yes. Wait, come back. I have too much fun with that, okay. No! Okay. What do you mean no recent apps? I'm on an app. Oh no. Wait, okay. Oh. What did... Huh? That sounds so stupid right now. Okay. I need to be okay. Anyway. Okay. Chat. So yeah, I'm planning on making this kind of a later stream. Oh god, there are bees outside. No. Okay. Wait. No. Okay. Just want to open that. Yeah. So you guys are all probably going to be like, why do you use bases, RTC? Well, I don't really care. I mean, like, I cannot... Look at this. This is me doing my regular things that I do when I draw in hand. But it's this stupid tiny mouse pad that keeps on screwing it up. So, yep, I just like using bases. Because I just... Until I get a tablet, I'm going to continue to use bases. So just know that this is just kind of a temporary thing. And I just kind of want to like draw the personalities, kind of not like draw them, but kind of like give you a good idea of kind of what they look like, what they wear. Yeah. So, just gonna casually check this every so often. Because I'm so lonely. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna draw me. Not me like this person me, but I'm gonna draw like me like our TC. Because I feel like you guys would want to see that, right? So, yeah, there's like a lot of information about us, and I think that I kind of want to like get that out right now. So we are the personalities, and us personalities don't natively speak English. We have our own native language, but we keep on butchering the name, so we're just gonna call it native. And just know that it's not like Native American or whatever. It's not like that. Just like regular native language. So, just gonna kind of draw me, RTC, and I'm gonna have Noan kind of talking as I draw this out. Oh gosh, that's so terrible. Anyway, so Noan, take the mic. Okay, so hello everybody, this is me, it's Noan, and so yeah, I'm gonna be telling you guys all about what I know about us, the personalities. So we've been kind of putting a lot of thought into our research, quote unquote on research there. What I mean by research, like we send this person into in-depth thinking, and that kind of helps us with like dang it, RTC, your artsy stuff is like messing with me. I can't concentrate. Well, sorry, Noan. Ugh. Just trying to provide content while you talk. Well, let me put it on something else. Shoot. I have nothing else to put this on. Dang. Anyway, so I'm just gonna kind of talk a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of talk a little bit. So wait, let me open up a new paint, so then I can kind of sketch it out. Chalkboard. All right, class is in session. Okay, so as personalities, we do not natively speak English. This is already established. I want to make a big thing. Not thing. I want to make a big icon there. So we kind of just, well, so we've had something called past lives, and I think what you know about past lives is this. Sorry, my terrible stick figure skills. So let's say that this is our TC. Yes, that is our TC. Yes, that is our TC. Yes. Anyway, so all the personalities were in our past life. So excuse my terrible handwriting again, the mouse thing. So basically we all have kind of like past lives and stuff. And all the personalities, and including this person, and I'll get more into this person later, but all the personalities were in the past lives. And I don't know why, but we were all just kind of come back in this strange world, and if this was any regular past life, then we would be very, very, very familiar with it. However, this is a different world, like really different world. And I guess I'll kind of have our TC and like everybody else, kind of like, I don't know, like sketch it out or something. Yeah. Anyways, so wait, no, I have to redo all that. Ah, why did I do that? Okay, so that was our TC. Put a little paintbrush in her hand, because I'm not good at drawing. And yeah, that's our TC. But this is the past. Past. Very important that this is a past. Because now, sorry, she was working on her other thing. This thing. So now our TC is a little bit better because we're kind of like more modern, quote unquote. Modern. Notice the air quotes. So we are kind of we're a little bit more modern now, but there's my mouse. Okay, so there it is. So she kind of has like seen some things. So that's kind of why she's Jerry. Yeah. Jerry. No, you're not Jerry. I'm sorry. RTC. Yeah. And now she kind of has like a pen, like a stylus. That's supposed to be a stylus, people. And then she kind of has like her tablet here, and then she's like working on some digital stuff. But old RTC, she would like just have her easel and just, yeah. Yeah, I know what an easel is. I'm knowing. Because I'm knowing everything. Okay. Gonna check the viewers. No. 0 still. Okay. This is gonna be Nolan's lecture. Okay. So he kind of like come on, Nolan, that's a terrible knife. Sorry. No. Click. Now this is how you draw a knife, Nolan. There. That's terrible. But I'll have to do. Anyway, so yes, you did hear me correctly. Because this person was also in our past lives, but she came back differently than the rest of us. That reason we are still trying to figure out, but we don't want to put this person into too in-depth thought, or else she may or may not be triggered as to what she did. So I'm just gonna hit new. Don't save. Oh my gosh, that's so much easier than just spamming that. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, so we all kind of came back. And how many past lives we had? We really have no idea. yeah. So we really have no idea how many past lives we had. What we do know for sure, not for sure, but what we do know for now is that this may be our final life. I have no idea. So yeah. And speaking of past lives, that's where our native language came from because back then we didn't speak English. We spoke our native language, and we kind of want to travel the world this world, because in our past lives there's only one culture and everything. Like there was just one of everything, but there are different countries. And what we kind of want to know is like we want to know cultures now because we've never really experienced different cultures. So this is just kind of what we have. Yeah. So, oh, cool. It adjusts. I don't know what that is. Okay. Hello. Ooh. Hello. Ooh. Okay. So, yeah, so there's a lot of us, obviously, because we populated like an entire world almost. Back then, we were just everywhere. And there were like a ton of different themes for our past lives. Like there's like a high school one. There's like a fairy tale one. There's just like we were just like all over the place. Yeah. Don't know what I'm really doing right now. So kind of what we do is we kind of like go off and we like just doodle, and we later find out that these doodles, quote unquote, are like stuff from our past lives. And I'm gonna save this really fast because I just kind of saw this. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in here. Past number 1. Yeah. So we want to make an animated series someday. Yeah, we want to make an animated series someday with like. I'm sorry. I'm just like zoning out, man. Whoa. And like it's like whenever it has to do with our past lives, we actually end up doing like really good, whether it's just like kind of a random doodle, or if it's actually like has to do with it. I'm like totally zoning out. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I have to get away from this. Ah. Okay, so this is our quotive page. We are the personalities. We are us 4578. That is our tag. We are us 4578. This is what we use like all the time. And like don't. Oh, and also if we ask you to like meet us somewhere, we will never ask you to meet us somewhere. Like never, ever, ever. We will never really ask you to do Skype because we aren't really planning on getting a Skype. Just basically like be very careful around this. this year, like I'll use like you see how many followers I have? 933. I worked really hard from February 5th last year. Yeah. So I'm just going to read this because this has a lot of information. Hello there, we are the personalities, and there are a lot of us. There are a lot of us. And there are a lot of different little facts about us that are way more complex for it to be multiple personality disorder. Just to clarify, it is not. I repeat, not. Never is it ever going to be, or ever has it been, multiple personality disorder. We are not a disorder. Somebody has offended us very, very, very badly by just calling us a disorder. This kid, he's like, oh, Regan. And then, so we were just talking, we were just talking, right? Me and this kid, we were just talking, and he's like, oh, I don't know how this ended up, but he's like, oh, you're just a disorder. I'm like, what? And then, my friend, they just went like roar, like all out on him, like they wouldn't even let him be like within 10 feet, like 1 yard of us, like 10 feet. He wouldn't even let me be like about 2 yards in distance from him. Like if they were around, then he would just totally be gone. He would like take another route to his class because he just did not want to deal with that apparently. And then in an attempt to apologize to us, he's like, he came up and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend whatever's inside of you. And that offended me even more because he knows like what to call us. He knows he knows a good portion of our names. At least he knows everybody in head, as far as I know. And that just offended me, just straight up. And apparently there's some stuff going on at home, and I don't really want to get into that because this is my live stream to talk about us. And yes, I have to read the rest of this. Well, just to sum things up, as personalities all have past lives. And it's just that. We have so many past lives. We had so many past lives that we had. It is just insane. Speaking of insane, yeah, I haven't really gotten to this part yet, but this person I kind of mentioned her earlier. So this is kind of what we're going to get into. This person we're in was also in our past lives, but somehow she didn't come back like the rest of us did. I don't know. And this person, in fact, has gone a little bit mad. Sometimes she comes into head, and she comes as a ghost personality. Now, a ghost personality doesn't mean that it's a personality that it's a ghost, because we're all technically ghosts. But however, a ghost personality really just means that, like, ghost personality, just basically to sum things up, a ghost personality, just to sum things up, is like, she like works the main screen for a little bit, meaning she controls herself, and then she's just gone, like poof, like we're in control again, like. And I mean, like, we can kind of see her a little bit, but not fully. It's really hard to describe, but I think I have a picture of her. Just let me pull it up. Digital art. Yeah. Where are you? Ghost personality. Here we go. This is kind of what she looks like. There. That is ultimately what she looks like. Blood red eyes. She always usually has her tongue sticking out. She has like pink. It's not necessarily pink hair and like a yellow bow. Like, the accessories that she has is like always just really randomized all the time. It's just usually like all over the place. Sometimes she comes in with suspenders. Sometimes she comes in with a bow tie. Sometimes she even has like just plain gloves on. Sometimes she just has rings. Sometimes she just has the bow. And Not necessarily that her hair is pink and her accessory is yellow. It's usually like a clashing color. Like something that would really stand out against each other. Like let me show you. This is kind of what I use, paint.net. It's like a cheaper version of Paint Tool SAI. Oh yeah, and this is My Little Pony OC. Which brings me on to another topic. It's like alicorn OCs. Like I know this gets like a lot, and I mean a lot of trash talk. Ooh, it opened. Anyway, so I'll show you guys that later. But like it's just like, so people are saying like people are abusing the alicorn OCs, like too many alicorn OCs now. Alicorns aren't really special anymore. Like you guys shouldn't make alicorn OCs. And I totally agree with that, but not like to the point where I would be trashing somebody else's OC. No, like it's their OC. They can do whatever the heck they want with it. It's theirs. Like I can't change anything. I'm only gonna make them feel bad. But I don't like that because I made feel bad a lot about what I do. Not like bad stuff, not like perverted stuff, more along the lines of like just that like it seems like I do the wrong things with my OCs, not like writing lemons or anything. No, like it's like I'm like having a good OC, like their bio's pretty good. It's not Mary Sue, it's not anything like that. And then I try to make like their background more detailed, and it seems like I just go down the weirder path with things, and then I check in with my friends. My friends are like, no, you should cut that. I think that your OC should stay on the road that they're on. And I'm like, come on, it's my chance to make my OC mine. And then they're like, Regan, they're like, friend, if you really want like some advice, you ask for our advice, here's it is. And I just cut things, so I don't want to make people feel bad, but that's the story. But my OC, she is a rainbow. Like as you can see, she is a rainbow. Colored Rainbow, that's her name. She is a rainbow, yet I still did not make her an alicorn because here's basically the gist of it. So Colored Rainbow, she was born a pony. Here. I'm just gonna talk about this kind of. So, Colored Rainbow, she was born a pony with like just straight up, like she was just white on white, totally, utterly white. Gotta find the base I used. Where is it? Here it is. Image 9. Paint. Okay. I'm gonna save this. Obviously, she was a filly at the time, but I'm just gonna save that for later. So, actually, originally, her name, since she was technically all white with like really light colors, her parents originally named her White Cloud because she was just totally white. Her mane was kind of poofy, just kind of along those special really lines. And like she's obviously a Pegasus, like she's always been, like she was born a Pegasus. But when she learned how to fly, so they lived in Ponyville, right? They lived like somewhere on the ground, right? They moved a lot, but they lived on the ground. They ultimately lived on the ground until White Cloud learned how to fly. And when she did, her parents took her on like a month, like a 2 week, like it was originally supposed to be a 3-day vacation to Cloudsdale to see all the other Pegasi and what they kind of did and what she was hopefully in the future of doing. So originally everybody thought that she would just kind of be in the cloud business, like making clouds, gotta make that steam. Anyway, so but that didn't kind of turn out how they planned it, because one thing led to another, and she's kind of like a rainbow now, and this kind of spoiled the dreams of her parents a little bit, just like a tiny bit. Hopefully not too much, but just like a little bit. Just like a little bit, because her parents originally wanted her to be in the cloud business. Like they actually invested her it to be being in the cloud business, right? Like they invested. Can you see that color difference? Yes, you can. What was I saying? I have no idea. Ugh. Anyway, so her parents, they actually invested into getting her into the cloud business, right? Like they just straight up invested in her being in the cloud business. Like, all right, she's gonna be in the cloud business, no doubts about it. So they like just invested in her being in the cloud business. And this kind of like spoiled their dreams. I mean, like they invested actual money, actual bits into her being in the cloud business. And what does she do? She gets a rainbow cutie mark, everybody. Spoiler alert. But that's not in the story yet. So they take her to Cloudsdale, right? They take her to see the weather factory, mostly because they want her to see how clouds are made and stuff, so then she can kind of get introduced to that kind of thing, because obviously they have already invested in her being in the cloud business. But then, yes. So I'm drawing a blank. What happens next? Oh right, I remembered. So what kind of happened after that? But a little something like this. So they got to Cloudsdale, right? Like they flew there. Because they just lived under. I don't know why. They just flew there because it's in the clouds and you can't really take a train. Gosh, I feel like I'm gonna have to move that later. If anybody gets that reference, you're awesome. Anyway, so they take her to Cloudsdale. What happens when they're in Cloudsdale? You will never know. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna tell you guys later. So basically, what goes down is that they take her to the weather factory. I'm probably like repeating myself so much right now. God. Anyways, they take her to the weather factory and she's just totally like mind blown, like poof. Like, oh my gosh, look at me, guys. I'm a little kid. And my mind is being blown into smithereens. Look at my head. Well, not like look at my head, like look at me, like, oh my gosh, is this what I'm gonna do? I hope so, because this is so cool. And gosh, I hate it when you have to get into the tiny cracks. There. Is everything good? Yes, it is. So that's ultimately like what her code and such looked like. I'm gonna save this really fast. Anyway, so kind of what happened was like they took her to the weather factory, and then they took her specifically to how they made clouds and such, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to do this," and that's when they planned on her getting her cutie mark. They literally saw it like boom, right on the spot. She was getting her cutie mark then. It didn't happen. And they planned like a whole like scene to go out there like, okay, so we're gonna like have banners and such. And it's like, congratulations on getting your cutie mark. And I mean, like, all her other friends were getting cutie marks, like all of the other fillies that were her age got cutie marks, except her. And she used to get bullied for this, kind of like Babseed. A lot like Babseed, actually. She used to get bullied for not having her cutie mark yet. So she thought it was the bullies back again, and they were teasing her about that. So she kind of ran off, right? And what really happened was like she ran. She just ran. She's like, I don't care where I get to. I just want to get away from the bullies, right? I gotta switch out their mains. Yeah. Anyway, so she's like, I don't care where I end up, as long as I get away from those mean bullies. Yeah. Yeah, so she got away from the quote unquote bullies. And gotta check those viewers. None. It's alright, guys. We have no viewers. Nobody's watching this. I'm so lonely. Okay. So I'm just repeating myself, and I feel like this is just going to be an hour of me struggling to focus. So I'm going to stop with this, and I'm going to just talk. So she ran away. She got away from the quote-unquote bullies, which were really her parents trying to make her feel better about her cutie mark. But then she didn't. So where she ended up, she had no idea she was there. But she was in the Rainbow Factory. No, not like this other Rainbow Factory. Hold on. Give me a minute. Rainbow Factory. There. Give me a minute, guys. It was not like this. I'm gonna get copyrighted so hard. Maybe. I have no idea. Anyways. Wait, is it still running? Hold on. Check the description before asking. Wait, I'm so curious. Oh, okay. It's what? Okay. What is that? Yep. Okay. Is it still? Yes, it is. Great. Anyway, so she did not end up here. No way. Gonna kind of turn that down. Wait, I'm just gonna put this out there. What really confused me, why is Fluttershy there when clearly in one of, wait, I gotta check the original video. Hold on. No, go away, email. Ah. Okay, wait. Dang it. Okay, so it really doesn't show who really runs the Rainbow Factory, but obviously it seems like Rainbow Dash would run the Rainbow Factory since her main is kind of rainbow. I'm not like pinning Rainbow Dash on Rainbow Factory. I am not. Rainbow Dash is too awesome to do that kind of stuff. Unless I'm wrong. And she end up does. And I'm just going to be there like, I'm done. Okay, so she is not running the Rainbow Factory. This Rainbow Factory here is not real. I mean, not in the case of my OC. She ran off to a place where like they kind of use science like they not science, like they kind of like did it, but they didn't, like, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna play this right here, just for anybody who does not know what Rainbow Factory is or what really goes down in Rainbow Factory. So I'm just gonna play this right now. Sorry. Sugar and spice. Like, they grind ponies into rainbows in the Rainbow Factory, like in the fanfic. This is so if anybody has heard of the Cupcakes fanfic, it's a My Little Pony creepy pasta crossover kind of thing where like they kill ponies to do things. I don't know, but I don't go by the laws of that. I mean, like, I think it's interesting how people like make this stuff up, but I don't really think that would fit into the story of the OCs unless people really do create OCs just for the purpose of this fan fiction. I don't judge you if you do, but it's just not how I create my OCs unless this person makes them. Not gonna be how I make them. Just saying. Anyways, yes, so they grind ponies in that device there. And yeah. So she did not come here. No, she did not. Just saying, sorry. You thought she was gonna be totally badass. I'm sorry. But like, I'm just gonna let it talk for itself. Like, you see, they're gonna grind those ponies, and I feel so bad. No, I know who does. Factory. Feels and hearts come true in the Rainbow Factory. Without a single soul gets through. The Rainbow Factory. Feels and hearts come true. No! Okay, so if you didn't understand what that was, they just kind of killed a pony. Anyway, so yeah, so she did not go here. No, sir, no way. I'm not saying that she did. She did not go there in any way. So yeah, she kind of went like, well, there's still a little bit more of the video. I'm just gonna play it, like, just what the heck.
and hearts come true in the Rainbow Factory. When not a single soul gets through in the Rainbow Factory.
When dreams and hearts come true in the Rainbow Factory. Anyway, so that was kind of and as you could see, there's like that as well, and then you see there's cupcakes where like Rainbow Dash like dies. I don't know. See, you see here, like I can't go over it, but you see like Rainbow Dash in this one right here. It's like she's kind of running it. She's running it there. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, I don't even have to open a new tab. I mean, well, I do, but don't judge me.
Let me get this straight. We got a robot samurai.
No. Anyway, so basically, Rainbow Dash presents Captain Hook, the biker gorilla. This is actually really funny. This is actually really funny. I really enjoy this series. Fim Flam Flopsy. Wait. Fim Flam Philosophy. Okay, them right there. Them. Fim Flam Philosophy. I don't want to call it philosophy, but I know that's what it's trying to say. Philosophy. Yes. Philosophy. No. Anyway, so they are the ones who create Rainbow Dash Presents. If you can't tell, that's the artwork there. They are really hilarious. Rainbow Dash Presents is really hilarious. If you guys end up watching this somehow, I doubt it, but if you guys do, I really enjoy your videos. I always like to give out the shout outs just for love. Yeah. Not like love, but you get the point. I would put it in like full screen, but I'm afraid that's gonna end the live stream, so sorry guys. So this is kind of like a little bit of a funnier version, in my opinion, of Rainbow Factory. So
hey, Chump, I hear you need some inane favor.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, you could just tell who that is.
Yeah,
if you watch the show. I mean, that's Twilight, that's Rainbow Dash.
Twilight, could you please hack Trixie Variety Show for me?
Do what now?
It's a website where they show videos that Trixie likes, and a lot of ponies go there. I want ponies to see my videos, so please hack them.
Okay, there are a number of problems with your brilliant plan, and one of them is that I don't know how to hack computers.
I thought you knew Linux.
I don't.
It's okay, I bought a book. You can read it and use your brain to learn how.
Another problem is that I don't care.
Man, friggin' Trixie Variety Show keeps putting my videos into footnote updates, which they call roundups, and sometimes that's only after I pestered them. One of them told me in an email that he thought my videos were just boring, played-out stories that nobody wants to hear again.
Well, it sounds like they don't care either, so the circle is complete.
I need to get my own songs, a lengthy script with over 250 lines of dialogue, several voice actors, and the entire thing is hand-drawn and edited frame by over 1,000 frames. Seriously, I have more than 1,000 pictures in this folder, but they said they're not going to touch it.
Well, if they let everyone get by on that amount of effort, I imagine they'd be buried in thousands of submissions doing the exact same thing. They've got to set standards.
Some guy named Al Capone's made it to the media page by doing a half-assed 1-minute voiceover of a scene from Peter Pan, and then another user made it to the media page by adding the chorus of Space Jam to that.
Why do you want on this website again?
I need to be loved.
Okay, look. It's obvious that the video submissions are run fairly unprofessionally, so if anything, your videos are just being bounced or shuffled aside because the guys in charge have a prejudice against whatever it is you're reading. Since they're probably not really watching the video to verify quality, I figure you should just change the title to something else.
Would I get in trouble for that?
I don't know.
The Rainbow Dash presents Captain Hook the Biker Gorilla. Let's see, it's Rainbow Factory. Also, check out my new fireplace. This is kind of a long intro here. Yeah, I know, it's a long video. It's a bright.
Okay, guys, so I put it in full screen just so you could see it better. I hope this doesn't end it. If it does, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna like not restart, but I'm gonna like make another live stream. with a part 2, with the name that is of part 2. And yes, so that was Applejack talking just now, and Sweetie Belle has the funniest voice in this, and Scootaloo is just hilarious. I think they're all really funny, and I mean, like, it's kind of like, I don't know, just it's like one of those spin-off series, kind of. Really, not really. Anyways, I'm just gonna let the video talk.
Yeah. It's a bright springtime day in Cloudsdale. The weather is predictably perfect, and the reason is because today is the day of the Pegasus exams for all the little fillies and colts. Scootaloo, you just turned old enough to take your test. You woke up feeling a little nervous, but after barfing once, you feel a lot better. That's gross. Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle are here for moral support. They decided to come along after seeing how worried you were, so they're tied to your tail and some balloons so they won't fall down.
The string is taping me. That is normal.
Don't worry, baby. I know just the thing to soothe those rubbing birds. So you go out there and you sign a couple waivers, and then you wait in line. Standing next to you is a little colt. Hey there, handsome. I like your hair. Does the carpet match the drapes?
I don't
Come
know.
on, does.
I'm Orion Connor. You can call me OC for short.
I'm Scootaloo, and these are my friends, Apple Bloom and Thrakkerzog.
I am a regular magical unicorn.
I like your wings.
I've never seen an Earth pony in Cloudsdale before. Are they?
Hold on, I'm just gonna turn down my microphone so then I don't mess around with it. So for the rest of this video, I am going to be muted, so then you can't hear me in the background, but just know that I'm still here. So yes, just for the enjoyment of the video. I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted. It's so hard. I don't know why. I'm like not even old enough to be worrying about this, but I don't know. I just really enjoy this a lot. Eyeball loaded. Hangouts and eyeball loaded. Nobody's watching. Ugh. Wonder how long this has been. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm gonna. I have really nothing else to say right now, so yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for now. I might continue this later. Yes. So yeah. Wait, why does it say number 1? This is number 3. No. Well, anyways, yeah. So we are the personalities, and we will see you later.